Good evening and welcome to the Cougar Sports Network and tonight's match between the St. Francis of Illinois Cougars and your Spring Arbor University Cougars. This is Jason Chris, joined by Ariana Stoltzfus, and we'll be bringing you the play-by-play tonight. Ari, it's a nice night to play.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice out. It's always great to play at home at Spring Arbor. It's a great environment to play.
So, apologies, it's actually the St. Francis Fighting Saints there, not the Cougars. So only one set of Cougars on the field tonight, but we're about 2 minutes away from kickoff here. Teams are getting ready, and we'll be bringing you all the action shortly.
So I should go like right here for now?
Just go off like over there. Like if he's seeing on the broadcast, it looks like you're too far away.
Okay. So you tell me what to do.
No, you don't have to do anything.
If it's too zoomed in or out, tell me. This is my first time. You gotta give me a break.
Bring up their stats. Bring up our stats and I'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're off. And Spring Arbor is coming off a tie with Cornerstone, 1-1 in that match where they conceded an early penalty kick goal and then grabbed an equalizer later in the game and had all the pressure, but were not able to solve the Golden Eagles defending and had to settle for a draw. It looks like the Fighting Saints are in a three-back system tonight. It looks like maybe a 3-4-3. Spring Arbor is in more of a 4-2-3-1. And good ball through there. Early opportunity off the post. That's Abdul Al-Rashid with the left-footed strike off the post in the first minute of play. And the Spring Arbor team is really built around possession and keeping the ball. They like to play through the lines and kind of an attractive style, wouldn't you say, Ari?
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll sub 5 or 6 between the two teams at a time. There's a lot of
Al-Rashid on the ball again in the midfield. Taken away briefly, and Aiden Avalos playing at the pivot for Spring Arbor. And Braden Cosmet jammed up on the far side trying to get through on the right side of the field, and here comes a counter for the Fighting Saints. Early ball through the midfield. Spring Arbor gets numbers back. Quashi is able to complicate things. Looks like Spring Arbor is going to allow a little time and space here. Just kind of keep their numbers back. They'll have a little bit of a low pressure system. And trickles out of bounds on Schneider. Good crowd here tonight at the Cougar Soccer Complex. Ariana, what are some of your favorite things about playing soccer here at Spring Arbor?
The crowd for sure is one of my top favorite things about playing at Spring Arbor. The environment's just great. It's nice to play in front of everybody. It's also nice kind of being like the football team here on campus. We don't have a football team, so soccer is the football team, and that's what makes it so special. Everyone comes out here, and the support is really great.
I heard that you demonstrated some football skills recently. Is that true?
Yeah.
What were you tackling, Ariana?
A dummy.
Go to the Instagram if you'd like to see a clip of Ariana tackling a dummy.
The NFL scouts called me shortly after.
I'm sure there were multiple teams interested. An injury here early on for the Fighting Saints. Looks like just maybe somebody got their foot stepped on, and trainer Chris Benedict is out there. And both teams had an opportunity to see how the other team was going to line up, and the Cougars came over to the sideline for a moment and got some words from head coach Marco Bernardini. We're just about ready to put the ball back into play here. And that's Sergio Fernandez Arango that is injured. Looks like they're just going to try and let him walk it off and not substitute him here.
So you'll start the clock again on like the touch.
It's welcome weekend here at Spring Arbor University this weekend, so all the students arriving and campus starting to buzz with some more energy. Ball across. Big collision there on the far side of the field. And a foul called. Switch of play from St. Francis results in a 50-50 ball on the far side, and Spring Arbor whistled for the foul, so we'll have a set piece here. About 30 yards from goal. Looks like it's going to be Anders Santa Marta over the ball. And it's away into the wall. Schneider comes away with it. Was played out to Cunha. Another collision and another foul here on the Cougars. So we're going to get another crack at it here. The official sets up the ball on the wall. Be walking the wall back here. And Santa Marta over it again. And he's got Contreras out wide, who he plays to. Service comes into the box. Cleared away by Spring Arbor. A little bit of a disjointed start here, Ariana. Lots of fouls and some stoppages in play.
Yeah, a little bit. Probably just all the adrenaline playing in front of all the fans.
Yeah, I'm sure the players are pumped to have the students back on the bleachers. A fresh field here at Spring Arbor University's Cougar Soccer Complex was replaced last season. What a great ball there. Change the point of attack, and now Spring Arbor's on a semi-counter on the right side. Spring Arbor whistled for its third foul in about 3 minutes here. Change of play out to Contreras, and he goes long. He's trying to pick out Pablo Rubio Guerrera up there. Second ball comes out just to the midfield. It's back out. Served in. Free chance at the back post. Spring Arbor gets it clear. St. Francis with a lot of pressure right now, Ariana, and Spring Arbor seems to be kind of a little bit discombobulated, trying to get their feet underneath them.
Yeah, it's a little chaotic back there. Hopefully they settle in the next couple of minutes.
Doesn't like they can be blocked by somebody. Maybe it's no. I didn't see it.
Valos now sprays the ball out to the right side to Cosmet. Cosmet looking up front. Trying to pick out Voigt
That's the best. Yeah. You get to decide. That's a shot. Okay, you're the official.
and Cunha. El Rashid on the ball now, switches it out to Schneider. A little bit of space here, looking to go 1v1. Oh, double scissors. Combines in with El Rashid, ball played across.
Oh.
Rebound at the back post. Looked to be a push there at the back post, but the official's calling a corner instead of a penalty there, Ariana. What do you think?
Yeah, that's a hard call there this early in the game to call a penalty. I'd say the corner kick is the right choice, but what a great opportunity there by Spring Arbor.
Yeah, really good ball from El Rashid to the back post.
If you need anything, like open the window and start screaming.
And we have another Fighting Saints player on the deck here. It's the same player. Looks like we have Fernandez Arango on the ground. He's limping off again. So we'll have a substitute now for Fernandez Arango. Jose Perez comes in. El Rashid with the corner, in swinger. Schneider on the ball now inside the box. Serve to the back post. Diving header.
An own goal.
Winds up as an own goal, but I think that's going into the back post either way. I think the St. Francis player just got in front of it and put it in at the front post. Some really nice attacking play there from Spring Arbor. Good ball to the back post from Schneider and the good ball back across with the head. Oh, it's Victor Toon that put his head on that. So I don't know. We'll have to see if our scorekeeper down there credits that as an own goal or a goal for Toon. But either way, Toon made it happen. You can hear the crowd getting into it down here. It's good for Spring Arbor to get the early goal. They really chased the game against Cornerstone last week. Crowd being led in chants down there by somebody in the national championship scarf, Ariana. They either stole that or bought it off of somebody. Good piece of combination play there from Schneider. Schneider and Cunha combined. Now El Rashid on the ball, back into the midfield. TJ Withrow now in through Avalo. And back to Withrow. I found Cosmet kind of in the half space, and he tried to play through, but that's cut out. So Spring Arbor throw deep in the Fighting Saints end, down by the corner flag. St. Francis able to break out a little bit here. It's Quashi trying to stop that at midfield. Good job from Francis there to win the ball back. Cunha on it now. Out to Schneider out wide. Schneider looking to run it as marker again. 1v1. Here come the scissors. And a cut back. Tries to touch it around the center back and just gets it cut out.
Schneider's looking to be pretty dangerous on this left side.
Yeah, he's explosive. He's an explosive player. Michaela with a throw-in into Schneider. Back to Michaela. And then back through Withrow. It's out to Cosmet now on the right side. Touched into El Rashid. Now we're looking to go up back and through a little bit. Good piece of work from the Cougars, but a little sloppy with the final ball. Some departures of some international players this fall has led to some opportunities, Ari, for some of these players that were coming off the bench last year, like a Braden Cosmet. That's always an exciting time when you've really paid your dues and you get your opportunity to be on the field.
Yeah.
Schneider battling for the ball here along the near sideline. He wins it. Navallo on it now. And Withrow drops out in support, goes back to the center back. Back to Mikhailo, who dribbles through the midfield on his own. Out to El Rashid, who's very dangerous on his left foot. And the Cougars knock it off the Fighting Saints. They're calling a goal kick, but that certainly looked to be a corner kick to me.
Yeah, that was most definitely a corner kick.
And I know as somebody who takes corner kicks, Ariana, when it gets up there by that end line and it's the wrong call is made, it's kind of frustrating.
Yes, very much so.
A mishap in the midfield from St. Francis leads to a counter for Spring Arbor now. Schneider in the middle of the field, plays the ball out. Not enough quality on that. Cougars will go back through Quashie. Mikhailo now back through Withrow. Cosment getting wide on the far side, but they're going to come back to the near side to Schneider. Schneider looking to combine. And Cunha goes back through Avalo. Mikhailo on the ball. He'll play through Withrow. And Cosman is inverted there, tucked into the midfield. That's an interesting look. The right back was all the way inside. So, Ariana, which of these guys do you see in the training room the most? Who's getting taped the most out here?
You know, that's a good question. I'm not in the training room a lot, so I haven't seen very many of these guys this year yet, but we'll see.
I'm going with Francis Quashie, or maybe Aiden Messenger's not out there today. He's probably in the training room getting taped right now.
Yeah. Francis and Aiden are good. They've been there in the past a lot, so
yes.
Those are good choices.
Yep. They're good friends with all the trainers, certainly. Spring Arbor is playing patiently now and trying to probe and look for opportunities on the far side of the field. And this is really characteristic of a Bernardini coached team. They turn it over right in front of the back line here. Ball played in. Christini comes out and scoops it up. Kind of hard to tell who the goalkeeper is out there. Players are in navy blue, the goalkeeper's in black, Ari.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a questionable jersey choice in my opinion.
And officials allowed it, so Schneider gets bumped in the back as he comes back to get on the ball. St. Francis is whistled for their first foul. Diego Cortez on the foul there. About 30 minutes left to play. Spring Arbor is up 1-0 and have had the majority of the opportunities. Right back, Cosman is inverted again there into the midfield. It's kind of a... St. Francis has settled into a two-forward set, so maybe Bernardini has him coming in to create an overload in there, since you don't need all four backs on those two forwards. Some good interplay here. El Rashid on the ball. The second foul there on St. Francis. El Rashid's trying to shield and is pulled to the turf by Anders Santa Marta. The crowd is really filled up here at Cougar Soccer Complex. The home side is completely full and wrapped around the fence down there, and some overflow heading into the visitor side of the stands now. And Quashie steps up, cuts that pass out. Good work from him.
A little bit of frustration there.
Yeah. Some ways the men's game a little bit different than the women's game, Ariana, right?
Yes.
There's some pride in not going to the turf if the guys feel the contact and they're happy to try and draw the foul. So we're going to have a free kick here outside the right edge of right in front of the home bench. Santa Marta over it again, and the referee is backing Schneider up. Cougars are holding a line just outside of the penalty spot, about 12 yards from goal. And here comes the delivery. Santa Marta runs over. It's an in-swinger right into Christini's arms. And Quashie on the ball now. Out to Schneider. Back to Mikhailo, back to Quashie. Spring Arbor is slowing the tempo down here. Trying to draw St. Francis out a little bit. Nice turn there. It's Cunha. It's turned and then tugged down. We got a stoppage of the clock here as the official is going to issue a card. Maybe. He has his hand in his pocket, and here comes the yellow card for the tactical foul.
I don't know if I've ever seen that before, stopping the ball with your hand while you're on the ground.
Well, you do what you have to do sometimes. Had that been farther up the field or in the box, that's a red card.
Yes.
It's Contreras with the yellow. And Quashie's getting ready to put the ball back in play here as the official tucks away his cards, and we're about to get going. Big ball forward from Quashie. Cunha on it. Into El Rashid with a spin turn on the left foot. Hits a shot that's whisks just wide of the far post. Great turn from Abdul there. Those left-footed players are awkward to defend sometimes, aren't they?
Yeah.
They do everything the opposite of what you'd expect.
After a little bit of a rocky couple minutes to start the game, Spring Arbor looks to be settled in and having some dangerous chances.
Yeah, they are settling into the play here a little bit. Jack Voigt. Back to Avalo. And he's run out of bounds right near the visiting bench. Bernardini telling Jack that he can turn. Must not have done what, Ari?
Turned.
Or maybe checked his
shoulder.
He didn't check his shoulder, so he didn't know. He's getting some help from his coach. El Rashid on the ball now. Back to El Rashid in the corner. Tries to go for the mag. Gets held up. And Avalo picks it up at the pivot. And he'll go back through Withrow. And Spring Arbor really seems to have St. Francis pinned in right now with the possession. And turnover in the midfield here is Zavallo on the ball. He's going to hit it himself. It's just wide of the left post. And St. Francis now chose to play short out of the back coming out. Which I'm not sure about that decision, Ariani. They're turned over right there at the top of the attacking third trying to come out. Spring Arbor on the break now. Schneider comes out the left side.
With the amount of pressure they're under, playing out of the back is kind of an interesting choice.
It is an interesting choice. Looking to combine there with El Rashid. And here comes St. Francis looking for a counter. Good win in the midfield by Zavallo. It's back to St. Francis here. A little bit of space on the far side of the field. It's the first opportunity they've had to get forward. Oh, good shot from distance there. That was Pablo Rubio Guerrera from about 25 yards, forcing a diving save out of Cristini. And double scissors there. And I'm not really sure how much Cunha got of the attacker there, but he went to ground fairly easy. We're going to have a free kick right outside the top of Spring Arbor's box. So Valles over the ball now, left-footed. First time, up and over the crossbar. Kind of feels like we should have built the complex with a little bit bigger home side, Ariana. Like we need bigger bleachers on the home side of the field here.
For sure. Probably could fit 3 or 4 more rows of bleachers and fill them.
Initially, the plans had the bleachers coming up and going over the top of the walkout out here, but it was this press box view lines that were the problem with that. Here comes Spring Arbor now as El Rashid is on the ball. He was looking for Cunha, but that was cut out by the center back. Now back to Schneider. Schneider and Cunha on the left side. Now looking for El Rashid. Schneider coming all the way across. Goes back across his dribble. Pounds it into the far post for a goal. Apologize for technical difficulties. Looks like we're having some video difficulties. I'm not really sure what's going on here. And we'll be back with you here just in a moment. And so we apologize for the technical difficulties. We had some equipment breakdown, and Sports Information Director Chris Bauman to the rescue has repaired the video stream. So welcome back to Cougar Soccer Complex. A lot has happened. Third goal scored late in the first half. Spring Arbor up 3-0. Shots are 10-5 for the Cougars. And El Rashid on the break. Early ball in from the width. Touch just wide. So Spring Arbor looking for more, Ari.
Yeah, another dangerous opportunity there right off the bat.
43-33 left in the match here so far. Let's see what kind of shape adjustments both teams have made here at halftime. St. Francis appears to have, well, maybe just a midfielder running through. Looked like they were 3 up there for a moment, but they are 4 in the back. Kind of looks like an unbalanced 4-4-2 here. Navallo on the ball. TJ Withrow now on the ball. Cougars look to break the lines here. Out wide to Schneider. Back to Cunha. He's on the ball now. He's stripped. St. Francis here looking to build out. Only get as far as Quashi, who steps in front of that pass and cuts it out. El Rashid now looking to get on the ball in the midfield, defended well by St. Francis. And here come the Fighting Saints. They don't have a lot of numbers forward, but into the Spring Arbor attacking end. Now wide to the right back, and here comes the service. Flighted in, that's a good ball. Knotted just wide of the back post. One thing that I asked Coach Bernardini about after the last game, area seemed like we did not whip many balls into the box until the very end, and then we had some dangerous opportunities right at the very end of the match against Cornerstone that could have maybe won us the match. Do you think Spring Arbor maybe should take a few more chances? There's a big blast there, saved by Christini, cleared off the line. Do you think maybe Spring Arbor should take a few more chances when they're out wide on crosses into the box?
Yeah, I think right now they're really dangerous coming up the left side of the field especially, and so getting the ball into the box with an unbalanced defense could prove to be really dangerous for them.
Oh, that was a very, very tight offside call there. If he was off by his arm or something. That was very tight. Cunha there was flagged for the offside violation. Turned out to be a very nice crowd here tonight. We've got full set of stands and spectators wrapped around the fences. Big group of people here in between the stands watching. Opening weekend here at Spring Arbor University. El Rashid now. Laying it off. Now it's out for Schneider out wide. Back to Schneider. And it's served into the back post. Knotted just over the top by Jack Voigt there. That was a good opportunity for Spring Arbor. Just couldn't quite get high enough. I don't think there's very many players out there from Indiana tonight, Ariana.
No, probably not.
Four corners of the world, but not a lot of Indiana
Yeah.
players out there tonight. That's flicked on, but Schneider wasn't looking for that. So the Cougars just allow St. Francis to pick it up there in the defensive third. A little bit of pressure now from Schneider. And St. Francis getting a little bit more of the ball here at the beginning of the second half than they had for most of the first half. Now out wide, here comes a service in. Oh, side volley ripped, but wide of the far post. Dangerous opportunity there. And now it's the Saints who are applying the pressure. And Spring Arbor breaks that first line. Oh, El Rashid looking to combine, but the foul took care of that. A couple players having words out there. So that's Victor Toon that took the worst end of that foul. That was El Rashid was looking for the back heel to combine with him, and Toon was taken down after the initial pass. Yellow card issue by our official for the foul, so we have a stoppage in play. It's Kosmitz over the ball now, and he'll jog out and leave it for Withrow. Withrow goes long. He's looking for Voigt. Knotted away by the center back. Voigt flicks it on for Toon, and they can't quite combine. And Schneider now in makeup. Ariana, what do you think St. Francis needs to do to get themselves back into this match?
I think they need to start having a little bit more possession and just kind of build through the lines, not play so direct. Spring Arbor seems to be cutting most of that out.
Yeah, I would agree. And just as you said that, they skipped the midfield and tried to go from the back into the front line. And a foul called there on the far flank. You're going to have a free kick coming up for St. Francis. Played short. And dribbled out the end line. And that is what they say is a swamp ball. That is floating in the river. Feel sorry for the ball kids when that happens. They have to go back there and get all muddy. Got some substitutions coming here. Austin Boafo comes on, and Jack Voigt comes off. It looks like Christini changed his jersey. He must have been listening to you, Ariana, saying he got the powder blue on now.
I'm glad he changed it.
Oh, and El Rashid with a touch around. But recovering defender there, caught up. Back to El Rashid. Goalkeeper's out of the box right now. And there's all that left-footed voodoo, Ariana. Those left-footed players just so difficult to defend in 1v1s.
We're special.
You are special. Schneider looking to grab the corner. Gets around. That was a good candidate for a bicycle kick, but no such luck. And here comes St. Francis on the break. Looking to get in behind Quashie, but Francis does a good job, knock that out the sideline. Again, some pretty direct play. Maybe a little bit more appropriate there. That was in kind of a counter opportunity. And it would feel like St. Francis here needs to pick the tempo up, Ariana. That it's a pretty slow tempo, which I think would favor the Cougars. There's a good ball in. That's nodded away by Cosmet. Good turn there. Now we've got a counter the other way for Spring Arbor with Schneider out wide. If we can get it there and run off the ball, is Boafo at the target and was never able to play root in behind the left side. The Cougars are missing Aiden Messenger back there. Ariana is kind of Francis Quashie's partner in crime at center back. How do you feel like TJ Withrow's doing in his absence?
I think he's doing a good job.
And Schneider reads that pass, and it's off to the races. Rude Schneider in the open field. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Oh. And had a great opportunity and just moving a little bit too fast. Goalkeeper caught a piece of that, and now Rude is down in the 6-yard box. All kinds of space in front of him. Good stick out there by Cunha on the left side. St. Francis is winning a little bit more of the territory battle here in the second half. Spring Arbor is nursing that 3-goal lead, and they're not too anxious to stretch out. They're staying pretty compact in front of their goalkeeper. And that's missed, and Rashid almost on the end of that. And they are leaving Schneider in lots of space on the far side of the field. If Spring Arbor can find him out there in that wide space, it's going to be trouble. Into the box, St. Francis, but a weak shot in the end, easily gobbled up. Now Christini's just going to run some time off the clock and move his team up the field. Looking to pick out Schneider up there. Now Rashid anticipating that space that Schneider had been in, but he's pinched in trying to defend and win that second ball. So Ariana, tell us how your team is adapting after the loss of a lot of experienced players last year coming off a national championship. How have the young Lady Cougars done so far this year?
I think we've done well. It's been really fun to see younger players who haven't got to play much the last couple of years step into new roles and kind of grow into their positions. We've gotten better each practice, and each game. I guess we've only played a game and a half, but I don't know. I'm really excited just to see where the season goes. I see a lot of potential and a lot of talent, and so I think after a couple games we'll get settled in and we'll be ready to go, and I think we have the potential to be just as dangerous this year.
There are a lot of new faces on the Lady Cougars this year. Talk a little bit about the addition of Shannon Andringa as the associate head coach as she's looking to get settled and take the program over here in the winter.
Yeah, Shannon's just a great addition to have on the staff. It's really nice to have a female on staff as well. Adds a little bit of a different dynamic to the team. And she just has a great coaching style and a great personality. And she's someone I know a lot of the girls go to with questions, and she just does a really good job stepping in right away, and I'm excited for her future here in the next couple of years. I'm sad that I won't be able to play under her coaching, but she does a good job in practice, and I think everyone really enjoys her coaching style, and it's nice to have someone who has been a part of the program and was a really valuable piece of the program, and she knows what the culture's like and what the expectations are, and so it's just great to have that addition on the coaching staff.
We'll stop here for a moment as we have an injury to St. Francis again. That's Pablo Rubio Guerrera that's on the ground, and trainer Chris Benedict looking to help him up. He looks like he'll be able to continue. He's just going to walk that off a little bit. Maybe got stepped on or turned the ankle a little bit. But they're not preparing a sub, so it looks like he's going to walk it off and try to get back out on the pitch. Start the clock. Looks like the men put the windscreens up the other night there, Ariana, and it was nice of them to do that, but just now noticing that they put the screens up right over the doors on the far part of the fence, so you cannot leave the complex or get back into the complex without climbing the fence. I think maybe a bit of an oversight there. Engineering problem. Big ball from Kwashi looking for El Rashid. Goalkeeper's out. And unable to put it over the top there. Avallo is on the ball now. Out wide, Voigt looking to swing it in, and nothing there. Like the roller coaster is going on at Cougar Soccer Complex down there as the firm is, and maybe the train too. Oh! Ball over the top, winds up with a touch over the top of the goalkeeper, but just wide of the far post. Stays out. And St. Francis is committed, Ariana, to playing short out of the back.
You know, I guess once you commit to something, you don't go back.
Yeah, the Spring Arbor's pressure is maybe not dialed up as high as it was at the beginning of the match, but that caused some turnovers in unfavorable spots for them in the first half. Some subs here reporting for Spring Arbor. Abdisa Cabeto is coming in, as well as Josh Maderi. And El Rashid is down on the turf right now. Seems to be okay. Maybe just wanted a drink of water. Trainer Chris Benedict couldn't even get to El Rashid there. He jogged off and came right right through the gate and out of the complex and into the locker room building. So maybe after an energy drink or cold water or something. Spring Arbor restarts play here deep in the corner on a throw. And are whistled for a foul. It's going to be a St. Francis free kick here about 30 yards from goal on the left side of the field, right in front of their visiting bench. So they will trot their taller players up into the box, but they go short quickly. Now looking for a strike from distance. That was ambitious, probably 40 yards from goal maybe there. Don't think you're going to beat Christini from there, Ari.
Yeah, probably not.
Unless your last name is Mindling. Voigt on the ball here on the near touchline to Avalo in the center. I'm going to go out wide now towards Cosmet, but a little bit of an errant pass picked off by St. Francis. Quashi there is beat on the half turn. Good team defending from Spring Arbor. Nice job from Christina to keep that in play. This half has seemed a little bit disjointed, Ari.
Yeah, just a little bit. I think Spring Arbor's a little bit comfortable with a 3-0 lead, and St. Francis is trying to find a way to score. So we're not seeing as much dominance up top from Spring Arbor since they're ahead by so many goals. But if St. Francis scores, that makes it a 2-goal game and a little bit more dangerous.
Some fresh faces on there for Spring Arbor right now as well. Some players getting some minutes as Schneider comes up here to pressure. Forces a bad clearance from the keeper. It's one forward. Back to Schneider. Little flick over the top. Off the volley. What a finish. Schneider flicked that up in the air. And Cabedo just hammered it on the volley right into the back corner. Beautiful goal from Spring Arbor. He goes down into the corner to celebrate with the students. So 4-0 Spring Arbor here with 25-19 left to play. And that energizes the Spring Arbor faithful down here in the stands. It's the first appearance of the firm for the year, Ariana.
Yeah.
Hoping that they are here next week.
Yeah, next weekend's Labor Day weekend, but I hope that they're here. It's always nice to have the firm at home games. It just makes the environment that much better.
Yeah, it's a Friday night, so maybe we'll have some students that hang out a little bit. So in a couple weeks, I know you have kind of a special ceremony coming up here at Cougar Soccer Complex. Ariana, what's that all about?
We are going to be receiving our rings for winning a national championship last fall.
That is exciting.
Super exciting.
Very exciting.
I'm excited to see what the rings look like. Haven't seen them in person yet, but have seen pictures of them, and they're quite nice.
Is it going to be the size of your fist?
Yeah.
Schneider tried to keep that in, but unable to. Do you have any friends that you'll be sharing pictures of your ring with? I think you have some friends playing in the league, don't you?
Yeah.
Maybe snap a few photos and text them out?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sure the next time you get together with all your people from back home, you'll just have an opportunity to wear that.
I will proudly wear it around.
Some good play here from St. Francis in the build-up as they go out wide. Serve it in, that's overhit to the back post, though, and danger averted for Spring Arbor. Spring Arbor seems, the shot count is evened out here in the second half, and Spring Arbor seems kind of content just to absorb the pressure from St. Francis, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'd say so. The shot count is pretty even, but I think Spring Arbor has definitely had more of the dangerous chances, and I think they're pretty comfortable with a 4-0 lead right
Absolutely. That was a big hit there. Oh. Giveaway in the midfield. The outlet there is Schneider, and now the break is on for Spring Arbor. If he gets it, couldn't get it off his foot in time there. He had a great run. That's a nice ball into the middle and not quite met. It's Cunha on the end of that and just couldn't quite get to the ball before the goalkeeper got to it. Cabeto and Schneider applying pressure out there underneath the scoreboard. Big ball into the front line, and Avalo's there to pick it up. We have a Griffin Store sighting for Griffin Store. Griffin Store is going to come into the match here shortly. I think he might have a couple fans in the stands.
Yeah.
At least one that I know of.
Yeah. For sure.
Interesting story about Griffin is he had two brothers that were big-time wrestlers, Big Ten wrestlers. And instead of wrestling, he went into soccer.
Definitely the better sport, I think.
My son would argue with you, but I would agree with you. I feel like if Griffin was wrestling, it would be at a pretty lightweight. He's not a huge guy. Oh, that ball's cut out in front of Avalo there. St. Francis is on the break. Spring Arbor getting just a little bit sloppy in possession in the midfield, but Quashi steps in and cuts that out, and his pass is picked off. Numbers coming forward now for St. Francis. Ball's played out wide. Dangerous cross across at the back post. Headed back across, offside position. If the player on the back post puts that on frame, it's trouble, Ari.
Yes, it is.
So interesting bit of information. Our men were knocked out of the conference tournament last year by last year's national champion Bethel. Different teams for both groups this year. But it will be interesting to see that matchup again this fall. We'll be here at Cougar Soccer Complex this time around. A lot of midfield play here, and that's a hopeful ball into the box with not a lot on the end of it, and Cosmic clears it forward looking for Schneider. Very ambitious shot from about 35-40 yards away. So all the shot totals have evened out a little bit, Ariana. The dangerous opportunities definitely in favor of Spring Arbor.
For sure, yeah. St. Francis is kind of just taking anything they can get right now, I think.
Voigt flicks that on to no one. Again, it's St. Francis coming forward. That's just too heavy. Easy, Shannon. Out the end line. Out the end line. And Christini will just blast that one away. Again, just some disjointed play here. Not a lot of flow to this game in the second half. Spring Arbor just looking to ride it out, and St. Francis trying to find a way back in. Griffin Store, a couple of nice touches in the midfield, and now it's changed out wide. It's promising from Spring Arbor. Good ball across to nobody at the back post.
That was a great ball right across the face of goal.
Number one rule when you read the early ball is to crash the goal. That was a great ball. I think I've seen that a few times before. Some more subs getting ready to come on here for Spring Arbor. Caleb Massey and David LeBlanc are about to enter the game. And for St. Francis, Jesus Flores is going to check back in. Cosman is stripped on the far side, but does a great job to make up. Good defending there from Braden. A cheer from the Spring Arbor faithful as both Voigt and Cunha are subbed. Probably done for the evening. Trevor Kaku meets them at midfield. I think that's his job. He's like the police escort, Harry. Escorts the guys back and forth to the bench. Spring Arbor with a lot of new faces on the field right now. Ball served in from St. Francis. Given up, here comes Storr on the counter. Big touch. Good decision there. Nice ball through, slips that through, and we're off to the races here. Griffin Storr with a nice piece of play. Now that's changed up again. Cabeto is dispossessed on the far side eventually, and St. Francis is on their way back out through midfield. Haven't been as many whistles this half, Ariana. It's been disjointed, but not as many fouls. Felt like we had a lot of fouls in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, for sure. I think the game has kind of calmed down this second half a little bit, and the players aren't being quite as aggressive.
Christini plays that one out big. Tune on the end of that. Back through Storr. Oh, little misstep there by Griffin. Quashi cleans that up. Back through Christini. It's going to go out to Cosmet now. Cosman going long. Nice turn. Waffle there battling in the midfield.
A lot of jersey being pulled there.
Yeah, that's frustrating when you're the player in position, isn't it?
Yes.
Toon grab just right on cue, Harry. Toon goes to blow by the mark on the outside of the field and gets pulled down by his jersey. The fans reminding St. Francis that that is not allowed. It's going to be Griffin Storr on the restart here, looks like. Good in-swinger. Excuse me, out-swinger. That was a good ball. Toon unable to get a clean touch to it there in the midfield, or in the middle part of the box. 14 minutes left here in the match, Harry. Feels like it's decisions kind of made on the the win here. It's just
Yeah.
whether or not we're going to be able to keep a clean sheet.
Yeah, unless St. Francis can find 4 or 5 more goals in the next 13 minutes, I think Spring Arbor will come out with the win here.
Which is not unheard of, but also exceptionally challenging.
Yes.
And true to their identity, they're a couple passes across the face of the goal and then a big clearance out that Quashie eats up at midfield. Cosmet flicks on. I felt like we would have seen a shape change from St. Francis at this point. Had this been our team, I think we'd be 3 in the back by now. And
Yeah,
trying to force the issue up top doesn't really matter if you lose 4-0 or 8-0.
yeah. Trying just to get numbers forward and get as many opportunities as you can on goal.
Absolutely. It's a handling up there that was missed by the official, but he caught the foul. It's like Griffin Storff whistled for the foul. It's going to be a free kick here. Just about 5 yards outside of the top of the 18.
Trevor has escorted 2 more players to get ready to go back in.
What do you think his job is for safety, or is he giving last-minute instructions? What's he doing down there?
I think it's probably giving a little bit of a pep talk. I think these 2 guys going in, they look young. I think they're freshmen probably, so he's probably just hyping them up and getting them ready to play in their first collegiate game.
Every team needs a hype man.
Yeah, that is true. Shout out Sydney Wright. She happens to be our hype man.
There you go. It's Kellen Eva, number 25, is coming into the match, and he is a freshman. And Bryson Shinzing, who's also a freshman. So 2 young players entering the match for Spring Arbor. Kellen Eva is a local product here from Western High School. And Bryson is from Lake Orion, Michigan. So a couple of Michigan guys coming in. And Trevor's accent is pretty thick, so it's unlikely they understood most of what he said. They might have picked up a couple things. I'm sure there was a mate in there a couple times. Big ball out of the back now from St. Francis. Storr just volleys it into the visiting crowd. So Toon's night is done. And it looks like TJ Withrow's coming off as well. And some more substitutions coming up. No Kaku, though, this time. Mihailo Javensky coming. Also from Lake Orion. And Connor Weldon from Hillsdale. Storr looks to change the point of attack there. He's looking, trying to find Cosmet, finds him. Overlapping run there, Cosmet taking off the ball, Storr back on it. Griffin might have been better served just to play the right back there, but he's looking for the wing instead. So he's trying to pick out Kalineva. Now St. Francis with a half chance here. Misplayed ball in the Cougar back line. Numbers get back well for Spring Arbor, and it's turned over. And Trevor Kaku now is on the other side of the field. He's on the visiting side of the field coaching. Let's get the whole Spring Arbor staff up here, and they're shouting some instructions out there. They've got some fresh faces and some players getting their first minutes of the season, or maybe the first minutes of their career, so trying to help organize those fellas. Storr pulls it back, goes back through Costini, and it's out big, looking for the second ball here. Out to Eva. Back to Storr. And Spring Arbor will cycle it through the back here. Out to Quashi. That's really well done. Cosmet pulls back to Quashi. Quashi breaks the line himself, and now he's looking big for Eva on the wing. Great ball from Francis. Oh, unfortunate for Kellen. Those are the things nightmares are made from, Harry. You get in your first minutes and you get played in behind, and Turf Monster gets you.
Despite a couple new faces out there, I think Spring Arbor's doing a good job of keeping the ball.
They are. You think his teammates gave him a hard time? That happened right in front of the bench.
Probably a little bit.
Yeah, that's okay, though.
I know I would have.
That's okay. It does happen. Turnover there by St. Francis. That's Cosman on the ball. About 6 minutes and 50 seconds left to play. Go back through Quashi. Quashi gets ridden off the ball. A little bit too careless there in his dribble. And Eva's going to get another touch here, maybe. Edward Luna for St. Francis with a nice little flick over the top and run onto himself. Bernardini here is trying to get the referee's attention to get his substitutes on. A little bit too predictable there from Spring Arbor. Cut out. That's Storr on the ball again. Good ball out from Griffin. Nice turn. Kellen Eva with a little flick. That's well done. 3-on-2 here across the back. More Spring Arbor players joining, but we're dispossessed there as we enter the attacking third. Maybe, oh, that's a great ball. Maybe just a touch earlier there, Harry.
Yeah.
Yep, just get it off the foot just a little faster. Griffin Storr's putting in some miles out there at holding mid. He's been all over the place.
He has been.
One thing I learned about Griffin this summer, I went to Montana with him for a little while, and he is an energy drink. Griffin, he is.
I can see that.
He is his own energy drink. Nicely done to get out back there, and Eva's on the ball again. Lays it off. Storr's on it. He's looking to change it. Nice ball over to Braden Cosmet up the left side. Yeah, Griffin Storr's done a nice job spreading the ball around back there for Spring Arbor so far. Maybe some immature decisions when we get a little farther up the field, leading to some turnovers, but been pretty solid in the back.
I could be wrong, but isn't he coming back from injury?
Griffin?
Yeah.
I think he is, yeah.
Yeah.
And a legitimate injury, not a magic.
He was not
a
out.
magic spray kind of injury.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Yep.
I don't believe he played last season.
Yep. Everyone loves the trainers at Spring Arbor, but nobody wants to spend long periods of time with them.
No.
The occasional drop by the training room and, hey, how you doing is a great thing, but living in there is less fun.
For sure.
Cosmet now, holding off 2 players. Back through Christini. Oh! Little Olay back there from the goalkeeper. Nice footwork. Good build out from Spring Arbor now, and here they come on the break again. And slow it up. I didn't realize that Francis Quashie had been subbed off, but it's a brand new back line for Spring Arbor back there right now.
I did not notice that either.
Whistle blown there just at the top of the box, and there's going to be a free kick opportunity for St. Francis. About to get back in play here. Free kick taken, and that's almost a second swamp ball. Very close. Little shout out to Bethany Balser. She would never hit him over on that end. She didn't want to go get him. But if it was on the other end where the village is, where there's still some dents in the brick down there. On Village, what is that, Village B? Village, I think that's Village B.
I honestly have no idea.
Yeah, that village has been peppered with soccer balls, many of which were kicked by Bethany Balser.
Sounds like both Bethany and Shannon had a hard time kicking the ball on the field.
For different reasons. For different reasons, yes. And ball played away there by Spring Arbor. I always thought it would be neat, Ariana, if they had put a deck on the top of that village, like up there on the in between the peaks, with a barbecue and some seating and stuff. It'd be a cool place to watch the game from.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Spring Arbor on the break now. He looked offside to me, but was able to come away with it. Storr picks that up, cuts back. And it looks like with 40 seconds left, Spring Arbor is just going to ride this out. And shots are going to finish 15-13, and corners are 6-1. But really, the majority of the dangerous attacking came from Spring Arbor tonight. Just a couple moments for St. Francis where things were a little dangerous for SAU, but
yeah, a couple moments early in the game for St. Francis, but since then I don't think anything has been that dangerous.
And the crowd shows their appreciation for a 4-0 Spring Arbor win. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties in the middle, but thanks for being with us tonight. This is Jason Christ, and for my partner Ariana Stoltzfus, thank you, and we'll see you next time on the Cougar Sports Network.